Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your friend Sapna Singh, and of course you are on my channel Sapna Raghuvanshi. And as you know guys that we all are here for learning English communication, and nowadays I am applying this method for improving my English, like telling a story to you. And in this way guys, I'm realizing that I am improving myself and I can see some change in me, because nowadays I feel myself confident that okay, in this way at least I am continuing my practice of speaking for 20 minutes, for 18 minutes, 15 minutes, how much is it, no matter, but yes, of course I am doing something, so I'm very happy with this thought. So okay guys, as we know that this time I'm telling motivational story to you. So of course today if I am presenting here, so with beautiful story. So before starting my today's story, I want to tell you that please like and subscribe my channel if you are new on my channel. Actually guys, this is a story of like God has planned for everyone. As we all know that sometimes there is a situation in our life that means like a difficult situation when we completely lost our hope and our faith also in God. So this story can motivate us, will motivate us obviously, to how to be strong in that situation, and how to continue our faith in God as well. So guys, let's start the story without any further delay. Actually, once there's a ship caught in a storm in sea, and the ship was completely destroyed that time, and all the passengers in that ship were drowned in the sea, and there is only one passenger who was survived anyhow. We can say by the grace of God he was survived, and he just went to the seashore, and when he, after several hours, when he regained his consciousness, then he found himself on a desolate island. Means, and that time the man was completely means scared and disheartened also, and he started praying God that, oh God, please send me any help, please help me anyhow to get myself out of this situation, please God, please help me, like this he started praying to God more and more. And of course there's no help came for him, and the days passed like this. So after a few days he was feeling like he was taking means his life on this desolate island, like his faith, his destiny, and he thought to do something for surviving, and to do something for living there and for eating. So he started collecting thing from there, and like he started collecting grass and woods, and of course he was collecting all these things from broken ship, and in this way, by collecting all these things, he made a hut for himself, and he started living in this hut, and of course he started eating fish and coconut from there, and by eating coconut and by eating fish anyhow, that poor man anyhow just tried to survive that. Mm, and one day when he went in search of means one day he lit fire in his hut and went in a search of food. And that time means when he returned, he saw that his hut was completely on fire. And that time he got very disappointed and discouraged, and he was very angry as well. And in anger he started blaming to God for all these things, for all this bad occurring with him. He started blaming God, like by seeing in sky and by raising his hand towards the sky. He started saying, "Oh God, you are cruel, you are not good. I asked you many times for help, but you didn't send any help to me. You didn't help me anyhow, and hardly I started living my life, surviving here anyhow. So you just destroyed my only shelter, like my hut. You even destroy it. So you are not good. You are so cruel, God. Why are you doing all these things to me?" Means that day he was completely disheartened, and then he by blaming God all time, he just he kept blaming God to the whole night and means then slept on the beach. And in the morning when he woke up, he was completely shocked by watching that there's a lot of noise coming from the shore, and there's a lot of noise of men we can say. And of course there's a sheep approaching towards that man. And that time he was very happy and thank to God that anyhow means he was getting help. So he was very happy that time, and started thanking God as well. So the captain of the ship called him to get into ship, and then the man got into ship with happiness, lots of happiness. And after getting into ship, he asked he asked to that captain of ship that, "Oh captain, just tell me one thing, means how did you know that I am being stranded here, and how did you know then you came here?" So that time the captain said that we got a fire signal sent by you, and by seeing this fire signal, of course we came here. So that time the man said that, "But I didn't send any fire signal." But the captain said, "But we all came here only by getting fire signal from your side." So that time the man understood about his burning hut, and that time he realized about the grace of God, about power of God, about the plan of God actually. And that time he realized, okay, it means it was a plan of God. And how fool was I that I was blaming to God for all these things, all these bad things happening to me. Means I was blaming for all these things to God, and it was a good plan of God for me, because God wanted to save my life. God wanted to get me out of this island, means deserted island. So that time the man realized his mistake, and started keeping faith in God. And of course guys, I want to say that in our life sometime also, if we see, there are many good things, means we think lots of things to do in our life in any particular situation. And the things that is going on, yeah, or that happened, that exactly not our choice. So that moment just we used to get disheartened and disappointed, of course. So that time we also used to start blaming God to all of these bad things in our life. So this is a story that tell us that yes, if God is doing, if we feel like this, that God is doing something bad to us, not good for us, so it means something better is going to be happen with you, because God has a plan for all people. Means in this world over 7 billion of people, God has a plan for each and every person. So this is the fact, guys. So I want to request you to don't try to lose your faith, don't try to break your belief in God. Just try to think that God is everywhere and God is always with us in all situations. And of course, if we are facing a struggle in our life, we considered like okay, God has given us lots of struggle, so of course if God has given us, so it means we are our favorite children of God. Like God always, I have heard somewhere, and I am also realizing this fact, that if God has given some struggle, so of course God has given struggle or many difficulties to his favorite child. Okay, so guys, in bad situation in your life, never try to lose your hope, never try to brave your patience, try to maintain your faith in God, and of course believe me guys, God will always help you in any situation, in all situation, in any condition. God is always with us, and God is always ready to help us in our life. So guys, with this beautiful story, I want to say bye. But no guys, actually before saying bye, I want to tell something most important, like essential for you guys. Please, if you are also beginner, if you are learning this language from very beginning, so please I request you to continue your practicing, because before it I was realizing that I would never ever speak English, because when I start speaking English, I get stuck in word meaning or in sentence. So with this is the thought that always bothered me and prevent me to speak English. But now look, I am telling the whole story, and of course this is all my point of view, like my sentence structure when I tell this story before you. So by doing this method of by following this method of English speaking, I feel myself very happy, and I also want to request you to please continue your speaking practice like me. If you are very beginner, so just try to apply this way of learning English, and guys, I know that it will help you a lot. And yes, try to get yourself motivated with my today's story, of course. So now let's say bye guys, take care. I will see you in my next video with next beautiful another beautiful